Hey guys, Tina here, the Critical Virgo. Welcome back to another Fragrance Fridays. If you're new here, then welcome. Just so you know, I do put timestamps to everything down below. So if you want to fast forward to something, that's what they're there for. I know it's been a minute since I've posted something. Actually, I've been really busy for one. And then also, I've been spending a lot of time with one of the discovery sets I got. It's a new line from Swiss Arabian Sawalef. And you can tell there's a lot of samples in here. There's actually a 3 ml spray in each of these, which is pretty amazing. I really didn't know how I wanted to go about this just because there's so many. And I was trying to figure out the best way to approach this. I was trying to figure out the difference between the white boxes and the black boxes. I looked online and at first I thought it was because the white boxes were all in white bottles, but then I found like Empire, which is in a gold bottle. So that just totally killed that idea. So yeah, I was thinking about maybe just talking about all four white ones and then breaking down the 6 black ones into 3 and 3. But I thought better to do individual videos on my favorites. And I'm gonna go into one of my favorites today. And then at the end, I'll just kind of do a recap on everything and just give you an overall view of the whole thing. But just so you know, this discovery set is $29.99, which sounds like a lot. But again, 3 ml samples for each of these, 10 of them. So it's actually a really good deal, if you ask me. The one I'm gonna get into today, you already know by the title of this video. It's called Illusion. I'll just give you a quick look at the packaging, which I thought was very classy. This happens to be one of the white boxes, so it is white on gold. I don't know if the gold will pick up on this. But yeah, very, very classy. So this sample opens up like this. It's got like a coffin type of deal to it. It is a 3 ml spray tester, like I said, and yeah, I haven't used a lot of it, but it's super strong. Let me give you guys the notes as usual and then I'll get right into it. This one's pretty straightforward. So the top on this one is juniper berries and tonka beans. The mid is leather and amber, and then the base is more leather. It says mate, but I'm going to say it's mate absolute just because of the way it smells and wears, and I'll get into that in a minute. So some general words that I would use to describe this would be, oh my gosh, smoky, earthy. It's got a touch of sweetness, and this reminds me of summer. When I first sprayed this on, it reminded me of a fragrance that I have, and I've actually spoken about a few times on this channel. It's from Crabtree and Evelyn. It's called Verbena and Lavender. Now there's some differences in this. I'll give you guys the opening, how this wore on me, and then I'll compare it to this. So this one, when it opens, I get a very dry wood. It's very green, super smoky, very earthy. It's got a hint of citrus, like a citrusy feel to it, and just a touch of sweetness. Right off the bat, I could tell that this is very mate absolute dominant. And the reason why I say that is because I've smelled mate absolute before, and it's a very vegetal scent. It's like a combination, almost like a combination of black and green teas. It has a very herbal quality to it, and it also has a very smoky aspect to it. And with a little bit of that juniper berry in the opening, that's what reminds me of this Verbena and Lavender. Now the difference is this Crabtree and Evelyn scent, it is not smoky. Also, this one is soapy because of the lavender. Illusion is not soapy at all. It is green, vegetal, smoky, earthy, really beautiful. Now the opening, as with most, dries down within like 20 minutes, right? The opening is very nuclear, so I would highly recommend spraying this well before you go into the office, if you are currently going into the office, just because you gotta be mindful of people. But after like 20 minutes, it does dry down. The projection on dry down is still nuclear. It is very large. It's enormous. I can smell this on myself all day, and I've literally only sprayed it twice. So, and you guys know how I roll. That's like nothing for me. The dry down. The smoke and the leather really start to pull. I mean, they were very present in the opening, but they shine in the dry down. It's beautiful. The amber and the vanilla give the perfect playground for that smoke and leather to really shine. I really shouldn't say smoke and leather. I should just say leather and Mate Absolute. The amber and vanilla give the Mate Absolute and leather a really beautiful playground to shine. It settles into a really warm scent. It's surprisingly still fresh, despite it being so smoky, and I have to credit that to the greenness of this fragrance. Overall, projection after dry down is very large, and longevity is ridiculous. Like, I have put this on in the morning, taken a shower at night, and I can still smell this on my skin. It is ridiculous. I am going to say, if you are not into very strong fragrances, you will probably hate this. If you are on the fence about where you stand with green fragrances, you definitely want to try this one. This is not a safe blind buy. As far as gender goes, I'm going to say this one's 100% unisex. And for versatility, this is super versatile. It's got enough body to it that you can wear it through all seasons and day or night. You just got to obviously be mindful and adjust your spraying. But I'm just putting this out there. The greenness of this fragrance really screams spring, summer, fall to me. So personally, I would probably reach for this in the warmer months, but I live in Florida, so that's year round. But if I still lived in a place with 4 seasons, that would be my way to play this one. The pricing on it. So a sample like this, just one small sample, the 3 ml, is $2.99. As I said at the beginning of my video, this discovery set full of 10 is $29.99. An 80 ml bottle, which is your only other option with this one, is $159.99. So I highly recommend you pick up the discovery set or an individual sample. Try it before you buy it. This is not a safe blind buy, unless if you are a green, smoky, leather fragrance fanatic. You definitely want to try this one before you buy it. I would not recommend just going out and buying it. So, next Friday, if it's actually next Friday or whenever, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna try to do it next Friday. I get to one of these other fragrances. I don't know which one just yet. I've been really digging a few of these, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if I had maybe 6 videos out of this 10, or maybe 5. Because there's a lot to really like in here. I've been a huge Swiss Arabian fan, if you guys haven't figured it out, just because like it's really affordable fragrances and they last, they smell really great. So yeah, definitely more to come from this. If you have any questions, you know where to put them. I love hearing from you guys. Till next Friday, bye.